Photography has been a part of my life since I was really young, but I never interacted with it in any sort of artistic capacity. I just pointed the phone at what I thought was cool and let it do the rest. About 2 years ago, when I was going through a rough patch, I found some YouTubers, and that's what really inspired me to actually brush the dust off my parents' old camera. And about 2 years ago, I started my attempts at becoming an artist. What is an artist? Seems easy enough to answer, a lot of them throughout history after all. You know, people who create almost divine works. Kafka, Dickinson, Bach, Van Gogh, and countless others. Okay, but what actually makes an artist?
You'd think it was the attention they receive. They're so famous now, something inside the collective greater humanity must have recognized that now. That something must have been what led to the sold-out shows and crowds of people visiting their artworks in museums, after all. But plenty of people never really recognized it. Van Gogh sold one painting his entire life, Kafka died wanting his work destroyed, everything he wrote was published by a friend after, and Bach gained the majority of his popularity almost half of twice a century after he died. Okay, shit. Well, maybe it's the meaning you could measure it by. It's critique of society and religion and God. Great power comes with great responsibility. Great poets come from great audiences. Great art has to come from great meaning. And that's why those artists weren't recognized in their lifespan, despite their brilliance. And all those people back then simply just couldn't comprehend the divine genius that existed among them. Wait, isn't this a great idea? God? We mentioned God already. We can't mention God twice in the same sentence. I'll get a point talk for that. Shit. I mean, sure, God is a great idea in analysis, but is it in every circumstance? It's much more granted in terms, that's for sure, but then you ask an atheist engineering student and things are a little less true.
Gotta figure out a way to see me somehow at, what is this, 12 past midnight? These are the paintings of Claude Monet. In the modern day, they're hung up in museums as beautiful displays of, well, the world, and they're studied in schools nowadays for how beautiful the technique is. While he was still alive, his drawings were considered horrible, crude, and just plain unfinished. This isn't a video of a really conclusive ending. I still don't know my relationship with art, and every time I try and define what art is, I end up on a Reddit rabbit hole watching Furry Fies Crush Me Please, or whatever the hell, talk about how bananas on the wall will never be true art, and something as liberals or something, I don't know. It's Reddit. I stopped creating for a long time. I didn't even touch this thing, and it would just sit on the side of my desk after I brought it out. And I hated that. Because I think I still want to create stuff. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be an artist. I don't know if what I make will ever be counted as art. I know it sure as hell won't be put up in museums. I make videos after all. But I still want to make stuff. And what I make right now might be kind of due to dog shit, but it won't get better unless I keep doing it, yeah? So I'll see you on the next one, because there will be one next one. Peace out. I love you all.